Good evening, everyone. We are about to get an a350-1000. Just have to give me a few moments. We are off down from Shannon to Faro. We're going to take the other livery today. Oh, no, not the other livery installed. Barnaby, get back here. I don't have David's livery. Right, because David's livery is mine. Yeah, David's livery is mine, but so the textures would show up. Damn it! I'll have to adjust that at some point in the near future. Anyway, welcome aboard. Oh, we're not aboard yet. No, we'll just use mine. My special A350-1000 livery. To get down to Shannon. To Shannon, Ireland. Let me just quickly take a look at VATSIM radar. Right on. They'll be taking stand 3-9. Noted. Looks a little foggy, actually. I'll be taking. Give me 2-5 Bravo. You know, I really need to get some scenery for Shannon. Alright. The pilot. Let's open up that. In a moment, we'll go ahead and book our stuff in NewSky in the sim brief. Let me also make sure that Moza is up. Moza cockpit. 1 second. AirNott 3-5 Papa. Me or a 3-5 Kilo. Connect. Looks to be not the best departing weather out of here. Let me just quickly make sure the correct profile is running. It is good. Let's come over here. And ignore that. Close that. All right. Go to book this. We're off down to Faro. A 3-5 Kilo. Take the first one, and we'll go push time of 5-5. It's gonna take me an extra minute to get this thing set up. It's been a while since I last reliably used it. Book flight. And then sim brief. New flight. AirNott 3-5 Papa. Shannon to LP Faro. A350-1000. Should be a reasonable flight. And it's not going to be up and down. It'll probably take us about 2 hours. Yep. Pre-file VATSIM. Then the fuel I already know is fine. These are my default fuel settings. I have tested over and over, and there's only one adjustment that I ever have to make. So, all right. Anyway, can't really see anything. Fine, external power. You're technically supposed to get batteries on first, but I can't see the batteries. All right, let's get the career supply on. Can probably get some dome lights on as well. Alright. To quickly test this. You know, I kind of prefer the, this, I guess, grayish, grater in comparison with my grater. I kind of prefer the kind of grayish one. I need to, look into that, actually. See if there's anyone out there that makes those. Alright. Moby flights. We're already up. Get RAS up and draft charts up. Alright, let's get the ADIRs, or the ADIRs aligning. IRS, whatever the fuck you want to call them, they're all the same. No mobile devices on. No smoking. To be honest, they could probably remove that now. Seat belts to auto. Nav and logo to 1. Logo. Switch the logo lights on. Alright. C. Alright. OFP. Forces it to get that. Sim brief import on all this front. Let's set our 0 fuel weight. Set our fuel. Go instant refuel. How many passengers are we taking? Oh, nice. We're taking it. That's basically a full flight. We should make a fair amount of money for the VA. Alright. Oh shit, I never updated GSX. Fuck! I'll have to do that later. I have been told that this makes life infinitely easier. Alright. Let's use this. ATC-COM. I just need... Depart. Oh. No. FMS1. EINN-LPFR. No, someone recommended to me as the line is actually chatting with him in the private Discord. Menu. Options. Aircraft. He said... to change the, change this stuff here. I don't know where it is. Printer. Equipment. Options. She can't get throttle calibration now. Simulation. I don't know where it is. Maybe it's an aircraft? But he recommended to me that I change the refresh rate of the displays here. And I remember seeing that setting somewhere. Just really don't know where. Third party, is it? Simulation. I forget where. Don't know where that is. Let me see it would be a little easier for me to look in here. OIS settings. Aha, there it is. 60 frames per second. Oh yeah, that is significantly better. All right. Anyway, to get that, insert that. All right. Did it really? Spawning an idiot. Let's talk to GSX for a second. There we go. That seems to be a little bit better. Oh, I should not have done that. Let's reset those then. Don't know if that's the way to reset those, but I don't care. All right, departure. All right, what runway? Oh, what does the meter look like in general? Import sim brief. Shannon runway 24. Didn't hear that. Runway 24. Departure SID is Curram 3 Bravo. Okay, insert that. I'll put in the destination data for Faro in a little bit. And we get back to this. Let's get the winds real quickly. Yeah, I do feel as if this is a little bit better. Thank you, Linus, for helping me fix that. That makes this aircraft a little less shit, actually. If you want, let's take a look at this. So our zero fuel weight. Actually, let me just get all that stuff from SimBrief directly. So our zero fuel weight is 178. Oh, actually, not this one now. We'll just hit enter. Those will calculate automatically. That will calculate. Passenger number is 222. All right. Let's see. To get everything, I think it did. All right. Got cost index and everything good. Up to 410. Looking good. Now I do want to quickly do your cabin and options. Audible thrust D10, I can turn that off. You know what, actually, no, let me just keep that on. Alright. So, Fry, out of curiosity, what aircraft are you taking? We know what the METAR says. QNH is 10. Oh, A330-900. Nice. That's a good choice. That is a good choice. Alright, Based on our departure SID, initial climb, unrestricted climb, just to pass Daru at or above 338. I don't do that. That thing's too big for that. But we're off. You guys were off to Faro first, right? Yeah, you do. Off to Faro, then we're off to a place in Spain, and then we're off to Gibraltar, which I don't know how that works because of yeah. So actually, we'll go initial climb. Actually, no, I'm just gonna put in our cruising. Heads it on. Let me quickly remap my push to talk button from yesterday's disaster. Why are you not doing it? Do I need to go into control panel? In the meantime, I can get the radio set up. There's some printers.
Shannon traffic, your wings 43 Golf radio check.
I have a 5x5. I got your 5x5. How me?
5x5.
Thank you. There we go. And I'm sorry, can I get one more radio check, please? And I'm sorry, can I get one more radio check, please, for AirNott 35 Papa? No, that's good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get an APU started. Let's get the APU bleed on. IRS is aligned. Just need to know the break.
Shannon traffic, your wings 43 Golf, stand 39, push and start facing east. Shannon.
Alright. Let's get some takeoff data real quickly, and I'll just go with the sim brief for that. Well, actually, I really can't because sync FMS. Sync all that. QNH. Alright. I don't want flex for this because the storm outside, so thrust, toga. Oh, I can feel it. I can feel it. Thrust toga, it'll be flaps 1 plus F. What are the margins? I hate it when they don't have margins. Takeoff distance available. Does it give me the TODR? Takeoff roll available. Okay, does it give me what is required for takeoff? Does that kind of help? Don't like how it doesn't give me margins here, but okay. Just compute that again. Send that to the FMS. I can confirm the speeds. Okay. I believe I'm now in a decent position to go. Let's get the beacons on. Let's get the fuel pumps on. I really need to get myself a view up here. I'll do that during cruise. In addition to eat. I'm bloody hungry. I haven't eaten anything in like 7 hours. Seat belts. All that. Alright. Flight controls looking good. Alright. Let's get out of here. Though, actually, might have to wait for Friday. No, we don't need de-icing. Temp's fine, I assume. Yeah, temp 4.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Alright. Now you're pushing. Yeah, DSX is a bit slow. To push and start face east. Okay, that works. Oh, and I'll push and start face west. Oh, that makes sense. Happens.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Shannon traffic, AirNott 3, Flight Papa, stand 3 to push and start facing west on Alpha. Shannon traffic. Well, right, and then I'll taxi. Shit, 2-4. Correction, AirNott 3, Flight Papa will face east on Alpha. Shannon. AP plate on. Yeah. You did. I saw the taxiway and thought it was fine, but no, I'm gonna want to take Delta. Just take Delta. No, that means no single left, tail right.
Release parking brake, please.
Park brakes release.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
I don't have. I need myself some wing fuse. I'll set that. I will set that up. Once we're climbing. It feels weird being back in this thing because it's been literally months since I last trusted it. The last time I actually like properly used it was probably about 5-6 months ago. Back in December. Sorry, no, it was back in November. So. Is my FSLT on? Don't know. Let me take a look. It is. mean, FSLCL is working today, or is on. What I've been doing, especially at Heathrow recently, is I've been going in between on it. Then start NewSky. I've been in between on FSLTL. On the one hand, it's nice, especially at an airport that doesn't take up that much performance. But at an airport like Heathrow, I definitely want to remove it because of all the stutter and frame issues at Heathrow, which I can't even explain. So. Get some text that's on. Ignition start.
Please set parking brake.
You can take both at once. Biggins are on, right? Yeah, they are. I don't think runway turnoff lights are a thing in the A350.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Alright, check the rudder. Not yet. Thank you. Oh, it's in here. Swerve. Alright. Check the rudder.
Unlocking gear.
Why is it not working? Alright, full down. Full up. It does take a minute in this thing. As we have noticed.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
Rudder. Confirm. Get the flaps to full. Let me just verify that my takeoff data is actually good data because no Martians. Oh yeah, it'll be fine. Alright, I started this guy, right? It flaps up to 1 now. Alright. As it did, good. Shannon traffic, AirNott 35 Papa, heavy taxiing now, holding point Delta 2 for runway 24 via Alpha and Delta. Shannon traffic. Alright, let's go. AP off. Just doing mine straight the way down. The brightness down as well. Flight directors are on. Good. Shall I try the HUD today? Don't know how good it's gonna be. HUD might actually help in a situation like this. Don't know why it's wet though. It's a bit of a some visual weirdness, but yeah, we'll try the HUD. And I have this if I need it. Right, let's verify once again. Fine, right. Get those on, get those on, keep the APU off. There you go, configure all. Excuse me. This second one here. Caution wingtip clearance on this part of the taxiway. I wish we had a taxi cam in this thing, which I know that in real life it does, but I don't think they've simulated it. Because it's freaking idiot. It's freaking any builds. Alright. Let's get out of here, shall we? Shannon traffic, AirNott 3, Flight Papa via Delta 2, lining up runway 24, Shannon traffic. Line up. Alright. As I to take off. Alright, just get everything there. Where's my...
Approaching.
There it is.
2, 4. On runway 2, 4. Flaps, flaps.
Flaps are fine. They're set to take off. Alright. Check everything. Alright, everything's fine. Good, flaps 1, check. In terms of our takeoff speeds, 13814114 Toga. Alright. Shannon traffic, you're not 3-5 Papa Heavy, takeoff for now, runway 24, Kurum 3 Bravo Departure. Initial, or sorry, we'll go a straight climb up to flight level 410, Shannon traffic. The rest, Toga. SRS green, auto thrust blue. $80 knots, everything normal. V1 and rotate. Pause right there. Shannon traffic, AirNott 35 Papa, now airborne passing 3000 now, climbing now level 410, previously did or departure, Shannon traffic. No, the very, very quick departure. Speeder pressure. Right, better not give me any TCAS. Cleared now. Oh, damn. Alright. Not bad. Let's go away. Alice can go away. I'm gonna hand fly most of this. It's gonna be the goal.
Shannon traffic, Air Wings 43 Golf. Can you get a radio check?
I got you 5x5 now.
Perfect, thank you. And Shannon traffic, Air Wings 43 Golf is airborne, passing 8,000, climbing flight level 110. Shannon.
Is there a speed restriction of, yeah, there is. Fascinating. There's speed restriction. Alright, so this was not very helpful. So... Alright, anyway, I'm passing now 1500. Lights off. This off. Alright. To go in how that departure was. In a moment, I will need to go upstairs to grab a quick bite to eat, just a microwave meal. You know, it's good. I'd say I did all right for the most part. I mean, I did go off so annoying a little after takeoff, but okay. Alright, anyway, let's take a look. Translate.
Shannon traffic, Air Wings 43 Golf is continuing all the way up. Flight level 390, final call, Shannon.
Head panel. There we go. Views are all set up now. It's been amazing. Alright. Trace plane is truly the definition of amazing. Alright, anyway, let's take a look at our flight plan real quickly. ETA 611 Zulu, that gives us about 2 hours to run in the A350-1000. Not bad at all. Gives me plenty of time. So yeah. Top percent in like an hour and a half, which is good. Looking all good. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll get a little control. By the way, I know that it is now Easter Day, so happy Easter to everyone. If you celebrate, personally, I think I'm just gonna go out for dinner with my immediate family, and I think that'll be it for me for Esther. Gonna quickly check a few things. Oh, I have an update on my VAT UK training. A very good one. I have now been given a training place. I need to work out a few things, but I've now been given a training place, and I'm now officially in the P1 process for VATs in UK. So hopefully, well, they said about 100 days on that front. So hopefully, in about 100 days, it will. I will have a P1 cert for VATSIM. So the reason that we were so delayed yesterday was because I was taking that induction exam, which is required for you to. Well, the way that it works, right? So there's 2 exams that you have to do for in order to be given a training place. You have the P1 theory. You have the theory exam, which you have to do before you do the seminar, and then once you have the seminar, then you will be given a then they'll unlock the quiz for you for the P1 induction exam, right? So the theory exam, that is an 80% pass or fail. It's all multiple choice, maybe like 1 or 2 like number answers where you just put a number. I think I passed that without an 84%, and then you do some basic Cessna training after you have your seminar, and then you take the P1 induction exam, and the P1 induction exam guarantees you, it actually gives you your place in training. If you fail that, then, if you fail that after 2 times, which it does have a higher passing score, then you are immediately removed. If you wish to start again, you have to start all the way back at the end of the waitlist. But I pass it just barely, though. 87.5% when passing scores 85%. But I did pass it last night before I started last night's stream. It's what took me so long. Because I went to bed then I did the exam. Anyway, I've now been given an official training place. I need to put in my availability for mentoring, and then I'll slowly work my way through the course and give y'all updates here and there. At the same time, I also need to be working on the S1, and I need to be working on the S1 theory exam as well. So yeah, then that was a memorable moment. That was memorable. I very much blame the sim for that. Actually, I blame my computer being on all day for that. So I was an idiot and I didn't restart the computer before the stream. So I was already running behind. So. Alright, passing now 260. Standard pressure, good. Landing lights, nose lights off. Good. Good. Now the livery I'm flying, I made. Oh, this is the livery that I gotta show you. Spent probably about 2 weeks on it. But my word, is it good? I can kind of barely see it right now. Oh, 20 miles. If we can increase that to about 40, that'd be ideal. That'd be a bit more ideal, but that's not bad. So, delivery. Joanna created the tail of it. It's a BA tail. I don't know how well you can see it. The texturing there. So it's London, and then it says Baltimore, London, daily nonstop route. Up above these windows here, and then here at the front of it, you have the inverted BA logo with the British Airways, and then unofficially operating with AirNott. All in a nice dark blue. No, I'm not gonna do that because I actually prefer. It's been too long since I lasted any significant night flying. Well, actually, that's a lie. I do night flying all the time. Anyway, the engines are all done. The only thing that I need to finish working out before I go and fully publish this is I need to figure out some stuff with the VMR file so that way everyone can see the thing. That's kind of annoying. I'm tempted just to use David's livery file to see if I can't just change the name directly and see if then it'll work. I can't. I don't know though. Been trying a lot of things though. Anyway, it's a nice darkish blue for the main body. So. And I'm gonna eventually I will do the same for the 777, and if the A340 turns out to be any good, I'll do the same for that. Let's see if I see you on this. And I probably don't because you're passing now out of curiosity. Probably passing about 2.8 if I had to guess. 2.8 be 270. 4,000 feet of 4,000 feet of separation now. ADS is not going to pick that up. Yeah, that won't show up on ADSB. But it'll show up on that sim radar. Yeah, something like that. Oh, actually, yeah, no, you do have a decent separation. So I have to be cautious of this. I think I'll be fine. You have traffic I'm looking out for. Traffic ahead where I'm going. You can see me on your screen. Fascinating how I cannot see you. Sure. The TCAT's not right. Yeah. Well, you're in the headwinds, aren't you? Or the or whatever, when Horizon Sim or whatever. You think it's headwinds? Let me send VOR data. Actually, give me a brother. Yeah. So that thing might not have the most accurate systems. Not that this to be honest, but anyway. Let's see. I don't want to go digging too much in here, but I do want to. Yeah, that fly-by-wire. There's a day where I know it's good, but then the Phoenix came out, and now where the Phoenix is, if you don't have the Phoenix, you need to get the Phoenix, because the Phoenix, I mean, Phoenix sets the standard now for like what the best possible quality in the sim you can get. Okay, it's like they set the standard now. The Phoenix is by definition amazing. It's amazingly modeled. I'm gonna have to give a few things away one of these days. Maybe once the channel reaches 1,000 subscribers, which we have not been going up in subscribers at all. I've been lazy and I haven't made any shorts at all recently. It's difficult for me to do it on my phone when my phone keeps breaking, or when YouTube keeps being weird. I have to do them through my phone. At least that's the way I do them. So, how are you able to do them through your computer? Out of curiosity. You have to do Yeah, how do you do them through the computer? Or do you just use like third-party software and like edit everything? I guess it's a better question because I just go in after the stream finished processing it and I create the short through my phone. Just go third-party editing. I just want to try. I just generally try to use YouTube directly because I can then I, I can then do it with ease. So that's though it has been about 2 months since I left the short. Right, once on level 410, I'm gonna go upstairs for a moment. Quickly grab a microwave meal stick. Jog in the microwave and also feed the dog at the same time. So. Yeah, I don't really have that much interest in Africa or in Afrique. Though we are going to begin the South American run. The South American butter run. That will begin on the 1st. And I explained all the terms of that yesterday. But just as a refresher, doing a South American tour, 15 legs total. Highest average score wins. 30 days, so pretty much the entirety of the month of May to do it. Averaged out to 1 leg every 2 days. As time is not really that big of a factor, take your time on it. Only rules are no time excel and you must maintain the average, or you must maintain the minimum NewSky score of 8.25, and there are no redo flights for, unless you have like technical issues or something, for anything above that. So, now obviously if you fail the leg, then okay, you have to do it, so. See your crossing friend. I see you now. I see you as well. My mouse is disconnected. And are these batteries dead again? I feel like these batteries are dying often. No, it's just wind being weird. Alright, I'm level 410 now. Uh-oh. We're gonna have plenty of time once we get to Faro. Right. I'll be back in a few moments. Give me 7 minutes or so. Be back in a few moments. Fry, don't crash. Don't do anything stupid. Alright. I am back. Your yoke is not working 100%. 1/3 of the way up. I'd use the trim for takeoff, though. Strong. Have you tried replugging it? Have you tried a little replug for the yoke? Seeing if that fixes the issue. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a bit of a small issue. I mean, on the right side, you have Autoland, so you could use that arriving into Faro. Faro does have an ILS. Yeah, so at least you're not screwed for this flight, but yeah, definitely do a sim restart. Oh dear, that's horrendous. Out of curiosity, what yoke are you using? The StyTech one? Or the honeycomb? Or have you gone bad shit expensive like me? Like what thing get and gone the Boeing route? Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, that's possible. Let's hope it's that way anyway. No, the 737. Oh, the 737. That's rusty. Now the 777 on the other hand, that's pretty good. But you have to get used to it. The best way to actually James was the best who explained it. The best way to explain it is the 737 does what you tell it to do. The Airbuses do what it wants you to do. The 777 is kind of in between, where it kind of does what you want it to do, but at the same time also kind of does what you tell it to do. The 777's weird like that. There's another setting. You might have to scroll through the FMC. So I think that's the best way to do it. Interesting how I've never had that issue. Just hit through the FMC. Alright. We're actually about halfway there. Yeah, we're actually about halfway there now. Halfway to Faro. I'm not quite halfway. But third way there. Either way, we're not super insanely far away. When am I going? I'm going 8.5. You know, on the bright side, Mach 8.5 versus 8.3, it doesn't make that much of a difference on this scale. Only makes a difference if you're flying a one of the smaller aircrafts. Then you're going like 0.7 or 0.79, something like that. Alright, it's certainly not the best traffic wave I've ever had. It'll do the job, though. I'm an idiot. I don't have any decent bites to eat. However, I have some each days. Alright, ETA for Faro is 6:12 and about. So in about half an hour or so, it will begin our descent briefing. Figure out how we're gonna arrive into Faro. And then Yeah, that's what I'm thinking anyway. Things are looking not bad at all. I need to do a few things real quickly. A few things that I'm not going to. Yeah, I've done the same thing, but I have also been told by controllers that it's not the best of ideas. I've been told by controllers that so get you just go to Dulles, just follow a standard real life procedure, please. Just go to Dulles if you want to fly the A380. I mean, Dulles is not that far; it's the same area. I mean, it's still considered a local airport for me. Who do I have coming in on Monday or something? Let's see here. People who have not done their setups. Actually, there's a fair amount of us, including me, but thinking my setups now. Yeah, just follow standard real life procedure, please, because Baltimore is not an A380 capable airport. And I mean, right now it's Grumpy, possibly Joanna, and I, at the very least. So, it's in terms of spacing, going Heathrow to Baltimore, Monday night. All right, let's see here. Who do I have coming in tomorrow? Let's see, tomorrow. Or segment, yeah, tomorrow, no. To the close. Yeah. Have to close. Then all right. Hopefully it's not insane. Let's see. Yeah, the 777 is amazing. The 777, now that's pretty damn good. Yeah, the 777's pretty good. Now you do have to get used to it, but 777 works. So let's see what the situation is looking like for Friday. Friday, I got plenty of people on Friday. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. Sure, just 1 second. I just gotta finish this up real quickly. Surprise Boston. I mean, it's 12:47 at night. I mean, yeah. Well, I've seen an Atlanta online at 2 a.m. before, so especially on a Saturday. Wait, douchebag's not. No, douchebag is here, or will be there. Or they don't want to, like me. Alright. Alright, let's see. Do I have anyone training on, I do. Yeah, I have a nice new stick. Very expensive one. Sorry, yeah, $900 or approaching on that mark. And to be honest, it's interesting. It is very interesting. Coming from the TCA when it feels this does not feel like a toy. Let's put it that way. Mm. Alright, what's next Saturday looking like? Next Saturday's probably looking horrendous. Sorry, just another 5 minutes or so. Then I'll be back to paying attention. When am I scheduled? Here. 2:30 to close. Oh wait. Yeah. All right. Jason. I don't know. Nat. Oh, actually, Nat's. Okay. Sorry, I just need to break this out. Just another few moments. I'm sorry. I got Tati. Interesting. All right. just want another 30 seconds, I'm sorry. Just gotta get these done by the end of today, which is here soon. Well, I'll figure it out if I don't do it now. Alright, let's see. Sorry, yes. I beg your pardon? I do have 6 closers on. So. No. Let me just verify. Does not seem right. That's right. It is right. Can we tell one of them not? They don't have to stay. Almost done, sorry. Almost done. Just give me another 5 seconds. Alexa, turn on Ryan's desk. Alexa, turn on Ryan's desk, you bigot. Alexa, turn on Ryan's desk. You're failing me. There you go. 3rd fucking time. It's actually getting a lot worse. Alright, done. Sorry about that. I just needed to quickly do something for work, so I know what the week's gonna look like. Alright, back now. Back now, in full. Alright. So, what's the situation looking like? How far are we along? We are about 50% of the way done. Actually, no, we're a little farther than that. We're about 60% of the way done. Be alive. No, not yet. Ah, that doesn't surprise me. Does not surprise me. Alright. So for Faro, let's take a look here at what I'm expecting. Faro, it'll be runway 10 most likely. Wind 040 degrees. Actually, no. Wind 020 degrees, 8 knots. Yeah, that's something 10 day. On the Sawdex 6 kilo arrival. Take ILS approach runway 10. And then the glide slope begins here. I actually like this update that Navigraph's given us. It's nice. And then zoom in. You can pretty much take any stand available, actually. But especially like CN314 for me. And actually, the default scenery for Faro is actually pretty decent, I think, if I'm not too mistaken. And then the plan is after Faro, we are going up to LEMI. No clue where that airport is. You know, I know it's somewhere in Spain. LEMI. Where is it? Is it right here somewhere? Oh, there it is. Oh, now that's gonna be a fucking challenge. That'll be a fucking challenge. Alright, let's see here. Approach. Oh, there's an ILS. No, it's the 39 look like. Okay. It's not that bad. There's some stands there, so, and it could be a little better, but it's also not entirely that hideous, let's put it that way. ILS runway 23. That airport. And it's a VOR approach for runway 05. Which means it better fucking be a 2-3 arrival. So. Anyway, that's for the airport after that. So, oh, that is definitely a switch over to the minibus afterwards. So, then after all that, we are down to Gibraltar. Hopefully, it's full daylight by that point, which I think it will be. Remember, Gibraltar is a complete visual approach. Okay. Which means there is no standardized arrival procedure for Gibraltar. put it more accurately, what I found in the past works really well is actually pilot waypoints in the buses. I'm going to continue to do that. I'm going to do pilot waypoints for the minibus. My previous landing at Gibraltar was not bad. Wasn't bad at all. So that's my first one. Yeah, it could have been better. Either way, we'll take the challenge. Good question. Let's see. Not that there's any official standardized arrival procedures. The weather for Gibraltar is 0 degrees 1 2, which means it'll be a Oh, that's gonna make everything a bit more interesting for me because I've never done the landing from this direction before, which means it'll be a 09 arrival. That's gonna make things a bit more challenging for me. You can always go around. But anyway, remember that there's no in this the only chart you get. These are only charts. Well, actually, wait, what? Arrive. That's new. When was this as of? No, it's not new. Now you have to be really careful because you're not actually allowed to travel into Spanish airspace. Well, not only that, but you're not actually allowed to fly over Spanish airspace arriving into Gibraltar, even though we're literally departing from a Spanish airport. So you have to blame China for that. Here's what the 10-9 looks like. It's not even a 6,000 foot runway, so it is a full auto brake max. That'll be fun. And then if I can vacate by Mount Echo, that'd be, or yeah, if I can vacate via either Echo or even Alpha, actually, then that'd be preferable. But don't think I'm going to be able to. Wait, that's where we're gonna end the night off. We'll end the night off at Gibraltar. That'll make it fun. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, that's 2 legs down. Let's get done this leg first. All right. Right. What flight level are you at? Out of curiosity. Yeah. Well, it's good to pre-plan. 390. Then why can I not see you on my? What are you showing in terms of separation? Out of curiosity. So I cannot see you on my thing here. $44 miles in trail. Okay. Well, that'll explain that because I think it only works up to about 30 miles. So, okay. That makes sense. Wait, bud. Have you come in to say hello? No, that's not your food. I literally just fed you. Remember? No. No. If you come to say hello to everyone, who come to get some billiards. Alright. Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal into LEMI as well. Take the ILS. I mean, what's the METAR right now for that airport? Because if it's 8 knots, that's borderline. Uh, 350 degrees 3. Yeah. Oh. It's not bad. So 350 degrees 3. That's fine. Good. Good. Alright, and then next leg, how long is the next leg? Next leg is not that long. 330 nautical miles. And the one from Gibraltar to next few airports are reasonably long. Well, there's a few decently short legs on this one. We're ending it off at Biggin Hill. That's where we end off. Biggin Hill in London, where we started. Alright, anyway, Faro. Alice Perch runway 10. Approach, we'll take the ILS. None, and you're on the Satex 6 kilo arrival. All right. Well, I'm gonna take the 319. So. All right, there we go. When does that give me a top descent of? Top descent at time 5.2, which for this is actually fairly accurate. I find the AnyBuilds, the nav system is. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's about as spot on as one can really get. So, alright. Yeah, let's do that. In terms of what this rival looks like. A little less than an hour. Yeah. Alright, so in terms of what this rival looks like, for level 200, level text, level 110, level Fox Romeo 630, Yusal for level 60, then down to altitude 4,000 feet, level Ruwib, and then it's down to altitude 3,000 feet, level Foxtrot Romeo and 910. This looks like a fairly straightforward descent, and then at Foxtrot Romeo 910, we join up Alice approach runway 10, and that's standard 3. Yeah, that's the standard 3-degree glide step. I think I've used this a few times. Been in and out of Faro a number of times actually. In case you go around, it is initial. In case okay, in case of go around, it is climb straight ahead to Fox Romeo 728, then turn right, direct Jamal at a max speed of 230 knots, climb to 3,000 and contact Faro director. So Jamal at 3,000. Okay. 3,000, and so that's in case of go around, which I might need to do a go around here soon before I have to do one. All right, it's not looking bad. We do have some time. Maybe the sun will come up a little. Maybe I'll grab some tea in a moment. Some proper British tea. Oh, shit, I don't have any clean mugs. God damn it. Northern Lights, 20 states. Let's see. What does that look like? No, not Maryland. Just schedule this message to go out. What time is my top descent? My top descent, it is time 5:52 Zulu, but subtract about 2 minutes for that. So about 5:50 Zulu is top descent. So actually, in about 25 minutes ish. So not horrifically bad. It's actually pretty damn good, if you ask me. Don't think there's gonna be that many people flying today because of Easter. Oh, so that's not bad. That's about 10s behind me. What's your ETA? Mine is 6:15 Zulu. So yours probably be about 6. If I had to guess, 6:25ish Zulu. If I had to guess. Of course, assuming no go rounds. Yeah, I got about 350 miles to run. And I'll most likely try to skip a few waypoints. So this is going to be interesting. So, Gibraltar's going to be interesting because this will be my first arrival into Gibraltar with the stick, with the new Mosa. And I'm not 100% used to the Mosa yet. The Mosa's nice, but I don't know how to flare in it. Oh, I'm not. Well, I know how to flare in it, but I'm not used to. The thing about the Mosa that I'm not used to is just how hard it is to flare in. Yeah. Now that I'm not used to. Right, I'm curious. Black rubber grater for their bus. Already buying upgrades. Well, I'm curious though, because this has the black rubber grater. So, that's what I didn't. I think I need to reprint. Or I think I need to print a fresh bracket here. For the for this because I do see that it does tend to slide around a little. I need it to be relatively steady. So, yeah, I think it's only the I think it's only this one that has the black. Here, that's because it does. Don't know if anyone has. Don't know if anyone's doing it. Out of curiosity, is there like a special word for the well, actually, yeah, is there like a special word for the stick? Um, yeah. So have I. I don't know. I think I'm stuck with the blue, unfortunately. Excuse me. All right. Now's a good chance to see the livery that I made. The wings are painted. Snipping tool. Thanks. In terms of defects, just a very, very slight line right out there. I think that's like the only, or one of the only defects. They do exist. Oh, the doors. The doors are also a bit weird, but tried to deal with those, and I couldn't, unfortunately. But yeah, I think it turned out all right. Okay. Top descent is in... Alright, we're gonna try to set brake to vacate here. I'm going to try my best to set... I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. Menu. Third party. I might need to download the train data. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. Alright, in that case, there'll be no brake to vacate. In terms of the auto brake, auto brake medium. Alright, that's no. Yeah, let's take a look here. Alright. Fuel. Or, no. Performance. Approach. Alright. Currently, the winds for Faro. And I would double check this again once on the descent. Currently the winds for Faro are 300 degrees 7 knots. Sorry, no, 030 degrees 7. The current temp is 16. Current QNH 1020. Borrow 224. Okay, what does that mean in terms of the breakdown now? Oh wait. Ah, this is weird. I'm not used to this. The auto brake in the A350 is very, very different. I'm not used to it. That is ever so slightly annoying. Alright. Descent in 10 wind minutes. Oh, someone has made it. How long? Someone has made the rubber crater. The black one. Does the Tech have it, actually? I'm just curious. Oh, they do. They do. Now I'm just going to quickly purchase this. Don't mind if I do. CN Tech has it. So CN Tech is the same company that made the stick. So, stick, and I'm very happy with the quality. Yay. And now it's on its way. It'll be here within the next month. Actually, they did a pretty decent job with delivering the stick. So. Yep, got it. So, alright, just for reference, so if you ever look into the Moza, which I would recommend, that though it'll take a massive amount of getting used to, and it is very expensive. I can recommend you look into the CNF flight sim store. Yeah. So this year's the stick that I bought. And I got the I purchased the this bundle here for the Moza. It's the rubber crater, the Moza, the AB9, and the stick. Oh, I bought this one, the Captain one. Then I just purchased the a black rubber grazer. So, but I find that these guys are actually like really affordable. So. Yeah, 23 pounds. So whatever that is in USD. $26 USD, I think. 29. Yeah. $29 USD. So yeah. Anyway, I mean, I can recommend it. So I'm still just trying to get used to it. All right, descent in 5 minutes. You know what I want to do before I descend. To maybe try to make myself a little bit more forward on these. Here, you know, let me do this. Let me open up Chase Plane. Let me get up a little bit more. 10 more. Let me get up a little bit more. Yeah. Yeah. Move forward a little bit. Inch forward a tad, maybe. Just down. Here. A tad. Maybe up a tad. Actually, yeah. Yeah, let me get a fair amount actually. Save. Yeah, I think that's gonna work a little bit better. And then going forward, I'll just adjust the screen brightness through that knob right there. Then a bit more forward now. All right, looking good. All right, let's get the headset on, and then we'll begin our descent. Actually, now's a good time for a descent. All right, descend now. Level 200 level Satex. Alright, and now descend now for level 250 level Satex. FARA traffic, AirNott 35 Papa, descent now down to flight level 250, level Zatex, and that is on the Zatex 6 kilo arrival, currently expecting IELTS approach, runway 10, FARA traffic. So now level 250. Maintain Mach decimal 85 for now. And then when we transition, we'll maintain something else. This is just a little off. Just gonna piss me off a little. This thing, it's not 100% straight. Oh dear, but though. Roll 0. That on the other end. It should be about. Y'all should be about 0. Y'all should be at 0. And then the pitch. Yeah, that pitch is fine. Is that better now? Maybe it's versus slightly higher. No, here, let me. So, you just go up to 0. Yeah. And actually, let me just move this over by a tiny, tiny amount. And then pitch. Should be up a little bit more. Y'all should still be 0. Save. There we go. That's looking better. I can slowly increase the brightness of all these screens. All right. I'm gonna be on the ground for at least probably about half an hour if I had to guess. Oh my word, why did this not do it? Pissing me off. And I've been having the same issue in the Phoenix ball. Having the same issue in the Phoenix. Just pissing me off. Yeah, I'll be on the ground trip for most likely about half an hour. And I might need to change the flight interface. Well, actually, how far behind you are again? This guy's on my phone, maybe. Trail. Alright, I might have to take a slight sim pause so I can let's see. Alright, 1 second. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try something real quickly and hopefully it doesn't turn into disaster. Flight model. Modern. Alright, we're gonna try that. And hopefully NewSky doesn't bash me for that. I will say this thing's doing descent pretty damn well. It's maintaining decent speed as well. Alright, now it's the time where maybe one's a tad bit of a speed break. What was the restriction again? 305, yeah, we're definitely meeting that levels of tax. Alright, then it's down to 110 level Fox. Yeah. FARA traffic, AirNott 385, Papa, further descent now down to flight level 120, level Foxtrot Romeo 630. Once again, it's a text. 6 kilo arrival for FARA traffic. And 120. Might need to just ever so slightly increase that. And it's doing it again. Oh, kind of. I think I can clear that error out. Maybe a little bit of current spoilers. Trying to maintain a good speed here. So actually, if it's so tight, is it potentially flight interface? Advanced options, maybe. Flight interface, maybe. Legacy. I think that was the issue. Alright, before I forget, landing lights on. I will want to do a sim restart once I get there. They're going flight level. Sorry. And after Fox Romeo 630, we will be going down to an altitude, or sorry, down to flight level 70. About to reduce to 50 knots. Forward traffic, AirNott 35 Papa, heavy further descent now down to an altitude of flight level 70, reducing speed now to 50 knots as we pass below 10,000. Forward traffic. Minus them. And then we'll begin to let's begin to pull back now. Speed to uh-oh. You know what, fine. Let this do its own speed. I prefer the other one. You know, it was ever so slightly annoying, but I think I preferred the other one. Take a speed. There we go. Maintain that now. Yeah, do you feel like that's a tad better? Alright. Oh dear. That sounds brutal. Alright. Forward traffic, AirNott 35 Papa descending now altitude 3,000 feet. About to be in about a 15-mile base turn for the Alice approach runway 10. Forward traffic. Flight plan. Direct now. Cleared Alice approach. Forward traffic, you're not 35 Papa. Descending out to 2,500 feet, turning now direct to Foxtrot Romeo 910. That sets us up for roughly about a 7.5-mile final for the runway for runway 10. Forward traffic. Decent vertical descent, please. For traffic, you're not 3, 5 Papa, reducing speed now 170 knots. Far up. Maybe if I were to use some flaps, that might help down with the drag a little. Alright, lights are all on, good. And we're looking for the field, and field is in sight. Have you tried, out of curiosity, clearing your WASM folder and clearing all your shader caches and all that stuff? And have you tried rebuilding your scenery indexes? Oh, let's see. I was gonna check that turn. Kinich now 1020. Morning, Grumpy. Yeah, I am. About to land at Faro. Let's update this. The new wind is 050 degrees 5. And then the temperature is still 16. Yeah, that might do it. I have not actually been very lucky.
2,500.
But I'm also not doing anything that I wouldn't usually do. So, far traffic or not, 35 Papa, turning final now, runway 10. Reducing speed now 160 knots maintained till 5 Uni. Faro. Take 2, get the gear down. Arm those. Moderate to 1. Magnificent arrival. Absolutely stunning at this time of day. Let's turn the screen brightness up, please. Alright. Go flaps 3. And actually, you know what, why not? Flaps full. Far traffic, you're on 3, 5 Papa, fully established now. I'll approach runway 10, 6 miles to run. Far traffic.
2,000.
Good. Lights are all on. Good. Ground spoilers armed. Gear is down. Flaps are full. So good. That'd be nice. Get me out of Heathrow for once. Alright. Take this over by hand. Passing about 3 mile final. Grumpy. I'm just kind of struggling to pull up on this stick here. But according to Joanna, it's the way that the bus actually is. Right. Morning, Ben. By the way, after this, we're taking 319 to Spanish Airport, and then afterwards we're going to Gibraltar. 5, 4, 3, 2.
1,000.
My controls. Final call Faro traffic, you're on 3, 5 Papa, short final now, runway 10, final call Faro. I am a little low.
Approaching 10.
It's like crosswind. Beta, I don't know if you were here for it yesterday, but we got a, or the other day,
500.
is a 56 feet permanent landing in this thing.
400. 300. 100 above.
Continue.
200. Minimum.
Continue.
For our traffic, your wings 43 Golf, final
80,
set now
70,
3000.
60,
Alright.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Ouch. Whoa. Should still meet the
1,200 meters remaining.
ouch. It should still meet the NewSky minimum. But that's not
900 meters
yeah.
remaining.
Oh, we haven't had one of those in a very long time. Well, it's 500 feet per minute, so it's been a minute since we last had one of those. Up there. Far traffic, AirNott 35, hop in, clear, runway 10, taxiing to parking via Alpha. Far traffic. One.
For our traffic, your wings 43 Golf, reducing now 200 knots to intercept the localizer runway 10. For our traffic.
It felt alive though. That might be because I just changed the flight model. So I was trying to diagnose an issue. Right, ground spoilers away.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It might have been because I changed the flight model to modern. It's interesting. I have a hard time pulling up on it. That's the one issue. But it's feeling good though. Alright. Yeah. You're still having Yoke issue, aren't you? So you're kind of screwed today. And you could just Cat 3 it. That is an option. Even though I don't know if this is a Cat 3 runway. Alright. 60 and 325. Oh yeah, that is true. So you're by definition screwed then. Manual thrust, manual landing. With a minimum NewSky score of 8.25. I feel like this can count, but it's going to be like an 8 point. It'll be like 8.7 at most. Wing. Yeah. AP is on.
For our traffic, your wings 43 Golf is fully established on the ILS runway 10, 12 miles from touchdown. For our traffic.
Yeah, that explained that. 50 feet. Alright. Let's turn off the beacons. Alright, what's the damage? Oh, somehow it gave me a 9.13 for that. Wasn't expecting it to give me anything above an 8.7. It was off center line, which I knew. So, alright, whilst he lands, take a look at it. I will say this thing is looking pretty damn gorgeous today. Alright. Jade's plane. Tower view. And that's annoying. That's on. Right, let's see how Fry does. Let's see. Can I see him out there yet, or is it out of range? I don't know. Yeah, and the default scenery is actually really good as well. So but when I think of like airports to go to, I never think of that. I never think of Faro. I think I've only been into Malta once. All right, let me just go ahead and European detour. Let's see. Set the next off block in case anyone wants to join me for no, just give me 70 though. The next off block. I'm checking the A319 on the next one. So we can have a reasonably quick turnaround time at LEMI. It is Lima Echo Mike India. Right, there he comes. Yeah, the European detour.
Traffic, your wings 43 Golf is short final runway 10 for our traffic.
The European detour. Is that what we're slowly working our way on? Started it just yesterday. So it will take us the next few months. And in the middle of it, we'll take care of the butter run. That does not look good. Yeah, kind of. I mean, only second time of it being out in a while. That actually, Fry, that looked to have been better than mine. Fry, that looked to be better than mine. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go ahead and do a sim restart, since I've adjusted some of the settings. Let's get in the good bus. A319. Let's go. It's going to give us a full passenger, full cargo. Departure time 7. Okay. And give it a moment. New flight. XNO 35 Papa from LPFR to LEMI. Sim is launching now. You're not wrong. Grammar was the worst thing that I was at, or was one of the worst subjects I was, or one of my. You see, I'm failing even now. Flight plan filed, sim brief, flight plan made. Grammar was not my best subject in school. Alright, so I did take a look at LEMI, or however on earth you pronounce it, Makura, or Mercia. I had to take a look at it before or during the previous flight, and it's not bad. I mean, it's 10,000-foot runway. Only real limitation is the fact that one of the runways is not an ILS, but the other one is. So we might have a bit of a tailwind landing. So I have to keep that in mind. And then, so I have that going for me. And then just parking. Those are the only two real limitations for this one. Aim for probably about a 20 to 30 minute turnaround time at Mercia. Okay, Fry, out of curiosity, were you using NewSky on that? Because I'm curious on the number. Because it looked really solid. It looked to not be bad. It looked to be better than mine. Mine was a crater for actually the worst crater in months. Oh, Grumpy, I purchased a new crater from the CN Tech guys. I purchased the black one instead of the blue one, and we'll see how it looks. Just did that like 20 minutes ago. Oh dear. Oh, actually no. Oh, sorry, 134 feet per minute. I read 1341. 134 feet per minute. That was significantly better than mine, and it looked a whole lot better. It looked a whole lot better than mine as well. Mine was 500 plus. So, yeah, it's not included in like the bundle, but I mean, but you can buy it separately. It'll be here in a few weeks. A319. Oh, shit. Just have to edit this aircraft. A319. This is the CFM. Regenerate flight. All good. It'll take me an extra few minutes to get ready as well. I'm gonna go. Takes Dan 206, and that's where you are. That you're somewhere else entirely. Alright. If anyone would like to join us for this flight over to Makura, sorry, to Mercia, off block is half an hour. So you should have plenty of time to load up 2024 at least. Then we're off to airport that doesn't have any official approaches. Connect A319. Get that going. And then RAS can come up back up as well. Alright. External power on. Let's get back in the Phoenix. Crew supply, batteries. Deers 2 at nav. Alright. I finally sorted out the printer. Finally figured out the font on it. Alright. Tap to import from SimBrief. Mass and balance. Load aircraft. Yeah, 8 minutes. That works. Just miniature flight controls check real quickly. Alright. So Grumpy, you missed it yesterday, but yesterday we had a small accident in the 737, but it wasn't my fault. We were gonna move a 737 from Edinburgh to Bristol, and something, we never got off the ground. And the reason why is we went on the takeoff roll, and then the sim froze up a massive amount at Eddie. Yeah, as Fry said, I went mudding. Is it? Oh, it's off at Toulouse right now. Yeah. Yeah, the sim started to stutter massively on takeoff. And I couldn't pull out of it, so I rejected. Yeah, okay, yeah. There were 2 rejected takeoffs at once. Friday rejected takeoff, and then I had to reject my takeoff, and I went off into the mud and could not declare the emergency on NewSky. I just had to close the flight. Oh, thank you. Even though I don't make any money off this yet. Yeah, that is. Someone needs to make me a application that I can use to make shorts easily. Make shorts on my phone with ease. That doesn't break. Thanks, YouTube, for screwing me up. Let's see. What's the meter like? Again. Meter QNH 1020. Yeah, the 737, it's rusty. By definition. Right. We are on the Narak for Foxtrot departure. That is one thing that the Boeings do not have. That tray table. Alright, flight plan. Departure. Grumpy, have you convinced David to get a McDo yet? Narak 4 Fox. Knowing David, he'll absolutely love it. Right, initial climb at or above. Actually, sorry, initial climb up to flight level 60. And then the cost index. I'll get that. Wind. Take the wind. Not yet. Yeah, he'll absolutely love it. I know he's floated around the idea a few times on stream. And then we're cruising. Cruising for this flight is only 190. Actually, yeah, cruising on this flight is only 190, and it does make sense. Flight plan data. Did this thing never print it out? This thing never printed out the thing. I can't depart for another 7 minutes, even though I'm almost ready now. ASC menu, receive messages. Give it a second. I can accept that. There it goes. Estimated zero fuel weight 54.5. Max CFW 29.4. How long until we're fully loaded? Now is the answer. Damn, I'm essentially ready now. No, I'm not. Not yet. So got performance setup put in. But we'll be ready within like 5 minutes. Actually, it might. To be honest, it might be about the same time. Or it might be even less than that. So depending on the flight route. Because if we fly down through the south, then you have a slight head start for me. But if we go up through the north, then I have the head start on you. Depends on what flight plan SimBrief gives us. All right, 29.4. Let's see, departure. My one issue with this. Oh, actually, this gives the stop margin. 403 feet. No, thank you. That's a bit. That's on flaps 1. What about flaps 2? Flaps 3. Does SimBrief agree with that? 403 feet. That would be actually a smart idea. SimBrief did not agree with this at all. Then I can understand why. Oh wait. Yeah, 27.7. 2. Wait, hacks on. But still not. I'll just go with the SimBrief numbers. Yeah, I have done Boston to Heathrow before. 127-127-130. Yes, happy Easter if you celebrate. Think I'm gonna go out to dinner with my immediate family. I think that's about it. Probably gonna go get a nice bone-in ribeye. Alright, it's gonna be a flaps. Assume time 6-7 on a flaps 1 takeoff. And don't worry about trim. This can sound weird, but I'm not actually the biggest fan of the chocolate. This default position. I feel like I've never had the issue of this blocking that. I feel like I've never had the issue of this blocking that. And why is it lagging? I have plenty. We have plenty of time, by the way. We have like 15 minutes to figure some of this stuff out. All right. Wing lights on. All right. Yeah, that. I don't know that much about Easter. I don't know that much about Easter, to be honest. So I probably not the best person talking to you about that. But yeah, it is a bit annoying. On the bright side, we made it through the spring break, and we only fired one person. Well, I don't know if he's officially been fired yet, but I think we are gonna fire him. At least that's the work update. And I made it through yesterday, actually with ease. I had a good shift that went well for once, aside from in my department where we ran out of everything. So, all right, AP available, good. You know what? I'm gonna push now. Prepare for pushback and departure. Omni. Forward traffic here on 35 Papa stand 206. Push and start now into Alpha facing west. 4 traffic.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Good semi. I think. Give me the fuel pumps on. Give me APU bleed. Give me beacons on.
Departure checks completed. My trust in certain.
What the hell? Okay, Ben, where are you at? Out of curiosity. Snow in April. I mean, we had snow halfway through March, but we've never. I never imagined snow in April. Oh, Center Sweden. Yeah, we had snow halfway through March, and it got annoying for me because I bike to work every day, and I had intentionally let air out of my tires, just so I could have a bit more traction when it does snow, and it was killing me because I need to pump those tires up, but didn't know when. There's that too, right? Brake released.
All engines clear. Started wheel.
It is, I don't know which issue. Do both at once because I'm lazy. Alright, NewSky, start to NewSky. Even though I'm 13 minutes early. It's lagging a little. Don't know if there's anything I can really do about that though. Flight controls. The hydraulics get online. That's no, he does not. Though it might be after the previous landing, it might be worth letting him do landing every once in a while. All right, laps full. What's going on there? Broken brakes set.
For our traffic up area 3 Romeo, stand 211, push and start facing west on Alpha. For our traffic.
GSX had broken. Oh wait, I still have an update to do.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
What the hell is that? The FSR3 is broken. Go back to DLSS. Okay. In that case, this.
And for our traffic correction, at area 3 Romeo is going to be facing east on Alpha. For our traffic.
Grumpy. This might be an area where you might have some expertise in.
Tow truck disconnected.
It's getting annoying.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Alright, what's the issue? I may have to restart the sim. This is not the exact same behavior that I had yesterday, but it is similar. It's fixing itself now. Just go ahead and give it a second. I need to have some time. It's fixing it. It is beginning to fix itself. Why is the main thread being absolutely hammered? Alright. Tail it. Yeah, I can see that. Alright, tell you what, Fry, it's gonna take an extra few minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect for a moment, and then you can taxi. And now seeing it again. It's not horrible when it does it. One of those things I've noticed. I mean, I know I usually have performance issues here at Faro, but not significant. Not this bad though. Same exact behavior as yesterday, by the way. Oh, not exact same behavior. Yeah, what's causing that? What's causing this? The bigger question. Okay, whenever that's a pattern I've noticed. Oh, I'm not. Thank you. But that usually does fix most of these issues. Yeah, it's still doing it. All right. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. All right. Well, here's what we're gonna do. I'm actually gonna reboot the whole computer. So, what I'll quickly do before I do that. So, I'll go ahead and open up a new stream, and I guess I'll be back in like 10 minutes or in like 5 minutes or whatever. But I'm gonna reboot the whole system. Actually, give me like 20 minutes. Actually, I'm gonna clear out shader indexes as well, or I'm gonna clear out the shader files as well. So give me like 20 minutes instead. Because it did this yesterday. So, but real quickly, I'll go ahead and create the new stream in YouTube. So yeah, give me like 20 minutes, guys. Be back in like 20 minutes.